Sorry, in this video, I'm going to talk about all the jobs that are definitely going to get replaced by AI. But don't worry, as a career switch specialist, I'm also going to tell you what careers or jobs you can switch to if you're in this job today. But if you were thinking about getting any of these jobs, you probably want to pick a different profession. Now, in general, all jobs that have a heavy amount of administrative duties, research, simple customer service, and data entry are all in really big trouble right now from AI. But good news, all the jobs in the medical and healthcare professions are pretty safe for now. Mostly because you'll be working directly with patients and because you need highly specialized degrees in order to operate in the medical field, and it'll take a long time before legislation even approves having AI work in the medicine field. Now, the first job that's definitely going to get replaced by AI, and even pretty soon, are the entry-level administrative assistant roles at companies. Now, usually you have main responsibilities involving scheduling people's calendars, booking meetings, handling budget and travel, and coordinating events. These first three tasks can actually all be automated already today with the use of AI, including things like Google Assistant and Google Gemini, and even some of the features on ChatGPT that can integrate with people's calendars. But if you're an admin assistant at a larger company, you typically have additional responsibilities that involve event planning. Now, this is going to be an area that is pretty safe because you're going to have to work and coordinate with a ton of different vendors, lock in the best prices, and actually have a level of creativity behind planning all of these large corporate and large scale events. So if you are in an admin role today, I would heavily focus and get a lot more experience on the event planning side. That way you can transition out into like an event planning role or a event marketing role, or you could even look at something in recruiting or HR, because sometimes you have a lot of those overlapping responsibilities. And if your admin assistant job also has an element of working at like a front desk or being as a receptionist part-time, or maybe even some accounting duties, then those are also areas that you could flex into, and even look into something like sales or HR now that you have these customer-facing roles. The next job in trouble with AI is graphic design. Now, if you look at the latest release from Google Gemini's Banana Nano Pro, you can already ask it to generate pretty accurate images for you, and ChatGPT also has a very similar function. And even if it doesn't get the image right the first time, you can ask it to try again or give it clearer directions in order to better guide what it's building. Now, I do think the senior roles up in graphic design are pretty safe because they're going to be the ones who are putting together the overall brand marketing and directive creative strategy, which is going to be what you're going to need to feed into the AI. And also, Adobe Premiere and a lot of the Adobe products have a huge amount of AI built in already, where you can ask it to generate images based on text or even come up with general ideas and themes. So if you are in graphic design right now, I would highly recommend looking into something on the marketing side, maybe for content marketing, or maybe switching over into like a creative director type of position. And if you're a freelance graphic designer right now, you should definitely be thinking about getting another skill set or transitioning into another job, because many companies will probably not need your services in the near future. By the way, if you're finding this video to be helpful, make sure you click subscribe down below, because I provide free weekly career advice to help you advance your career and land your next job. The next job that's in serious trouble from AI are customer service representatives, but this is only going to be for really simple products and services that people can buy online. As you can already tell, a lot of the chatbot services that you are talking to whenever you need service on a website are actually powered by AI. And some of you may have even, unfortunately, gotten those scam calls on your phone that sound like a real person, but a lot of those are just AI robots reading a specific script. If you think about it, it is pretty simple. They're just going to put in a bunch of data and information about common questions that customers may ask, or how they can pull up routing numbers or packing labels, or help you fill out a return slip. A lot of these more simple administrative tasks can all be automated through AI and these chatbot services. Now, if you are a customer service representative for a more complicated and advanced product, like if you work in a large tech organization, or if you're trying to sell a car or really expensive high-ticket items, those services are probably still going to require human touch, at least for the next few years. But if today you do work in a call center for a pretty simple product or service and you are in a CSR role, there are a few jobs you can already look into. Number one would be anything involving sales. So you could look at like business development representative roles in tech, or just entry-level sales positions. You could also look into getting into recruiting, because a lot of recruiters started their career in sales or customer service roles, receptionist or front desk positions at an office, or you could look at working in a bank. And if you can get your real estate license, becoming a realtor might not be a bad option either. The next job that's definitely in trouble from AI is bookkeeping. Now, bookkeeping is definitely different than being an accountant. Accounting jobs are for sure going to be safe for a really long time, because accountants are the ones that need to sign off on the financial documents, ensuring that they are accurate and they have been audited. But the primary role of a bookkeeper is to do a lot of data entry and updating ledgers and keeping control of all of the transactions and payroll and things like that. So a lot of these things can actually be automated by accounting software like QuickBooks and other services. But good news is if you are a bookkeeper right now, I would highly consider getting an associate's or bachelor's degree in accounting so that you can actually transition into an accounting role. You can either work in an accounting firm or work in-house. And since you do interact with a lot of accounting software, you could look in transitioning into an IT role or maybe working in like an accounting operations role, helping manage all of the financial system.
One of the jobs that is not in trouble with AI is software engineering, because these are the folks that are going to be building the AI models. And so if you want to break into software engineering, the best way to do it is to become a front-end developer. And I've partnered with this amazing bootcamp called Front End Now. And one of the amazing things is this is one of the only bootcamps I know that offers a $70,000 job money back guarantee. And they have phenomenal reviews on Trustpilot and even on Reddit. So they are definitely legit. And so if you want to break into tech, become a software engineer, or just get a fully remote job making 6 figures, you're going to want to click the link below and schedule a free consultation call.
The next job to be worried about is going to be data analyst roles. Now, I do think data science roles are for sure going to be safe for a really long time because they're the folks that are actually helping feed the information into these LLMs and models. And a lot of the data science roles require you to get a PhD. But unfortunately, a lot of the simple entry-level data analyst work, a lot of the stuff that can be written with SQL and building dashboards and things like that are already being automated by Salesforce, Google, ChatGPT. And there are whole companies that are being dedicated around using AI in data analytics and data intelligence like Databricks. And a lot of these softwares right now can even automate and write SQL for you. So a lot of these data analyst positions are going to be in trouble. But they are going to need managers in order to review all of the outputs. And you're also going to need to know what to feed into it in terms of gathering business requirements. So it's not going to entirely replace data analyst roles, but you're definitely going to need less of them in the future. So if you are in an analyst position today, I would highly consider either going back to school and becoming a data scientist or getting more additional projects in that realm so you can transition into that type of work. Or you may want to switch into a different function, maybe like a sales or financial analyst. Or if you help a lot managing the overall projects and programs, you could look at becoming a technical program manager or a program manager within your company. The next job that's in trouble with AI is paralegal work. Now, paralegals are different than attorneys, but they do provide a really valuable service and help attorneys get ready for court and help them with their cases and filing all the paperwork and doing a bunch of research. Now, unfortunately for these paralegals, AI these days, especially Google Gemini's deep research function, is getting really good at synthesizing and doing a bunch of research online and searching through different databases in order to synthesize information in a matter of seconds. And so paralegals, in terms of doing data entry and all the research components, are in huge trouble. But there is a silver lining. Some of the more advanced functions that a paralegal can do, like filing the paperwork within the actual government, still needs to be done, and doing in the investigative interviews with your witnesses and things like that and taking statements are still things that will require a human to do. But I think a lot of those things are probably going to help to get automated in the future. Very similar to the data analysts, you may not need as many paralegals anymore if you can automate a lot of the administrative functions and doing a lot of the deep research for you, but you're probably going to still need less of them. So if you are a paralegal right now, you may want to consider going to law school or finding another administrative type role within an office setting that would be a little bit safer, like working as an executive admin or shifting into a role within operations. Or you could also go on the other side and work for the government or take some role within a courthouse. The next job in trouble with AI are copywriters. Now, copywriting is actually a job that has started to go away a lot, and you're not going to find a lot of postings for these anymore because they are being grouped in with general marketing roles, especially content marketing. And because copywriting predominantly focuses on your ability to write good marketing materials and scripts, a lot of this stuff can actually be handled by AI now, especially if you're able to feed the model a lot of really good data about what makes a successful marketing campaign and good copy historically in the past, and then asking AI to actually generate new copy for you in order to help advertise or market whatever it is that you're trying to sell. And on top of that, if you're able to save costs by not actually hiring a copywriter to do these things, you can actually convert that cost into running multiple different campaigns, trying out different versions of the copy that AI can create for you. So even if it doesn't create the best, most optimal copy like a copywriter could, you would save enough money where you could run multiple versions and then A/B test and then eventually figure out what is the best copy because you're already saving money not paying a person to do this. And also, a lot of these roles are being rolled into general marketing positions anyways. So if you are a copywriter right now, especially freelance, you should definitely look into getting into more of a core marketing position or doing something in overall content strategy or maybe moving into a creative director role. And if you are working freelance and for yourself right now, you could try working for a marketing agency instead and try to get additional marketing projects under your belt. There's a lot of marketing certifications that you can get, and you can also move into like a marketing ops role or maybe even a program management position. The next job in trouble with AI are financial advisors. Now, this is different than a financial analyst. Financial advisors are typically the folks that provide financial advice to people on how to invest their money and manage their money. You also provide additional services, like you're helping them manage their overall budget, or you're helping them get into opportunities that are not generally available to the public market. Then you still have a value-added service that would be good for your clients and customers. But if you're a financial advisor who simply just chooses stocks or mutual funds for them to invest, or just sells their own products that are being created by their own company, a lot of people can get free financial advice now from just ChatGPT and Google Gemini in order to how to properly invest their money. And there's a lot of AI automation services like Wealthfront, for example, that actually just use AI and their models to optimize portfolios automatically without ever needing human intervention. And if you think about it, these AI tools and things will actually be able to execute trades a lot faster than humans could, even if they work at a large firm. So if you are a financial advisor right now and you do have your finance degree, there's a lot of other finance roles that you can get that I have up on the screen right here, or you can move into more of a sales or customer facing role because you do have a lot of client service. So you could work in tech sales, general sales position, outbound sales, or maybe even go into real estate or working at a car dealer. You could also go into financial coaching and literacy programs and teach things at a broader and bigger scale, or just go get an MBA and then you can work in any field that you want. So those are all the jobs that AI is definitely going to replace, and the other jobs you can switch into if you're in that role right now. And again, if you're thinking about getting these jobs right now and you're in school or you're training for it to get these certifications, I would highly recommend you choose something else. Now, if you want to know how to properly quit your job because you're in one of these right now, you're going to want to watch this video right over here. And if you want to just get better at interviewing, you're going to want to watch this playlist that I have right over here.